All right, welcome back everyone. New project day, 2 days in a row. Bought the Magic Bookhouse miniature house. Sort of looks like a sideways book nook. I guess it's supposed to be a mini doll house. I think that's how I'm gonna put it in the tags. But but it looks, lots of little details went over last night. But like I say, you got the steps and I guess it's a full house and looks sort of like a library / bookstore sort of motif. It does have evidently a fireplace of some sort where the LED goes, but I don't see. Well, I guess there are LEDs dotted around, so it's got must have a pretty fair amount of lighting. But anybody who's new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and I build them in real time as you watch. You get to see all my successes and failures, and hopefully how I fix my failures. It's I try and remain calm and keep my cool. Let's have fun with it. And but otherwise, let's pop this open and see what I got myself into. Feels like a pretty hefty boy. It must have a lot of pieces because it's got some heft. Like I say, it's not a lightweight. It's got actual tape. I don't think I've ever seen one with tape holding it together. Where did my knife go? I got like 6 of them around here. I thought. Ah, there it is. Hit it for myself. Okay. Now let's see what I got myself into. All right, got paper, cotton. Looks like a little moss grass situation. Some string with beads on it, and some. There's a sort of a metallic. Okay, there's a piece of wire, a sort of brass-looking wire there. And over here, we got various beads. There's our light kit and LEDs, knobs and globes, sandpaper. Looks like some two-sided tape in there mixed in as well. Some stuff to be recycled. Here's we got all our things to cut out. Now these came on sheets. I really like that because I always end up, when they come in poster form, I always end up cutting the poster into pieces anyway. So this will be much easier to deal with as far as, there's our books and some flooring, lots of books and pictures. I sort of dread doing the circles because it's hard to cut them out neatly. Hopefully got frames for them. Okay, and not super hefty instruction book. Let's see, how many pages is in it? 28. Looks like 29 assembly pages. And it starts on when the page does actually start on. That's always sort of deceptive. Inventory starts on page 7. So 21 pages of actual instruction on builds, and they're jumping right in with building plants. It looks like, yay! Okay, let's take this out of the way and see what the pieces look like. Let's see. That works for them. And I just pop this into this. Alright. There's a few. Yes, where they get the light hitting it. There you go. It's like a door window frame situation. There's some circles. Looks like here's one of our main walls. It's a little thicker stuff. And another wall. It's got cut out so you know how to line things up. It looks like the base. And back into pieces. Looks like a chair, table situation. Doors and whatnot. Okay, it do have some ornate designs on there. I think there's a bunch of them. They just keep going. Okay. A little bit of accordion action there. Thrilling. And there's a Diagon Alley effect of the brick. And this must be our back section. That's the widest piece. And that's got to be our foundation base plate, whatever. All right. So I guess I'll go grab me a few of these things and I'll come back and we will start the build. Right back with that. Okay, here we are. Our first, the first step of a 1,000-mile journey or something. Looking at, sort of gave the instructions a glance. It looks like we're gonna do plants the first day, and then we'll move into a little more interesting building stuff after that. They're sort of, it looks like they're front loading all the plant work, or that's at a glance that's what it appears to be. So start off with some of this stuff, and supposed to make it, let's see, all the way in. I think that's about as far as I need to go. But we're supposed to make our grass blades. Something that's not my favorite thing in the world to do. And on that side, last one. Alright. And hopefully I got close enough where most of these will pop out without tearing everything up. A couple more stray guys here. Thought I was getting closer than that. Okay. Now we got one set. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. Maybe I can do it. I'll do better if I hold it. Get my fingers out of the way. I doubt it, but we'll see. No, I don't think this is going to... That's not a good idea. Not near steady enough. It's not focusing on me anyway. Okay. Now, I think this is where the tweezers gonna be useful, I hope. Or not. Alright. A lot of my grass has very flat tops, I see. And grab this thing. Get my scraps out of the way. Maybe. Alright. Keep you handy. Now it says Supposed to take the pink ones, sort of gang them up. I think I'm going to do them about like so. I don't know if I can sort of twist them to hold. I don't think that's going to help none. Just out of curiosity, is this going to go? Okay, it does go through if it's feeling generous. Grab me some. And allegedly, I'm supposed to wrap these. I don't know if I'm going to be coordinated enough to get a wrap going. Okay, there it goes, maybe. Get it on there without tearing it. Around there. And trim the ends off here. And then I assume it doesn't mention glue in here, but I'm gonna assume I'm gonna need some glue in that to keep everything in place, although it probably will wedge in pretty good. I'm gonna put a drop of glue on the top anyway, just to make sure. Just a single drop if I can convince it to come out. Okay. Did, and some of it actually stayed in there. And you in there. Okay, I twisted up my grass there. Okay, so don't twist it in. The lesson I've learned there. If I can this one instead. Okay. Okay, it's coming together now. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the glue is absolutely necessary because that was pretty snug in there. We'll find out on this other one. Okay, into the tray of tiny pieces with that one. Put my glue back up. Let's see how this one goes. Yes. These are, I think, a little healthier as far as the size of the bulbs or whatever those are. Maybe give them a little twist. It's not, they're not twisting, but a little sort of. Okay, they did twist a little bit. Okay. Yeah, and they untwist. That's all right. Okay, I think I'm trying too hard on that. I think it occurs to me for the effect I'm going for, I could put it in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I got one wise guy every time. It's not staying in place. Okay. So. Okay. Can't. Okay. Just wrap them. Get it to spin. Alright. From that angle, it actually doesn't look half bad. See if I can just jam it all the way through and cut the stems off at the end. Oh. Here's the trick. Just pull it through the bottom of the pot. And then it's too round to stand up anyway. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm pleased with that. So we got 10 minutes to do 2 teeny tiny potted plants. And now the next one is going to require glue, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring it out. Okay. Oh, and I forgot. I'm supposed to get a little trimming of this guy. Maybe about like that one. Okay. 3 tubes, our platform, and that, and these guys over there. Gonna go with the old Gorilla Super Glue to this gets mounted on here. I'm going to center it best I can. But yeah, so wish me luck on this. Y'all know, anybody that's watched me knows how good I am at getting things centered. Which is not very good. Okay, got my super glue. Just, I'm going to hit through the middle there. And hope to not get it all over me. Okay, that looks pretty close. Yeah. Got a good 10 seconds pressure. Okay. I don't know if that's 10 seconds or not, but I think, yeah, I might have favored down this side a little bit, but that's still pretty good, better than I thought it was going to go. Okay. Now, we're supposed to take these 3 tubes. Each one goes into a hole here, and that's pretty snug. Could probably get away without using glue, I'll be honest. As a matter of fact, if all 3 of them are snug as that one is, I'm going to try that. Looks like it just sort of pops in. I'm going to give it a good shake and see how it goes once I get them all in place. Yeah, I think we can get away without using glue. And basically, I'm supposed to put plant samples down each tube. I could say plant samples, but this one, if I don't knock them all out trying to put them in. And then we're supposed to just trim the bulbs off of these. And they're not going to fit in there without a little struggle. Okay. And same on this end. Okay, that one's bigger but skinnier, I think, so I think it... Okay, so we got that going, which I didn't expect it to work out that well, to be honest. I very rarely expect these things to work out that well. Trying to see. Yeah, and that actually pretty good representation of the book with that green sort of sticking out the top there. I say if I keep knocking those things out, I'll consider putting some glue in the bottom, but otherwise, I'm pretty pleased with those results. Get all my trimmings out of the way here, and onwards to the next thing, which I'm also sort of dreading. Let's see, done with that one. This is a vase of flowers. And that's the vase. Oh, too far. You need 3 flower stems. And some leaves, and had to trim all these out. I found these are supposed to be 1.7 centimeter circles, and I found, let's see if I can grab it right quick. This guy, I measured it, it was close enough for me to call it 1.7 centimeters, and is one of the pieces to be used later on. So that's what I did. I looked at pennies. I didn't try a dime. That might have been close to that. But we're supposed to take these and fold in half. Good luck with that. Okay, fold you in half. Okay. And fold you in half again. And one more time, really? Seems like they're being greedy here. Okay. We'll see how this looks when it's all said and done. And we're supposed to take corners off here, here, and supposedly the middle out as well. And then you unfold it. You're supposed to have like a carnation going on. Or when you stack them up, you do that 5 times. Okay. One second, are they? Oh, they're not. They're kidding. I'm trying to see what. And evidently, oh, they want you to cut them apart and then put the pieces wrapped around. Okay, so that's just one to make the one in the middle. Yeah, I'm not doing that because I know I can't do that. Evidently, you're supposed to cut this one into thirds to make like the interior of the flower, the cup of the flower. I'm just going to stack up 5 of those together and go with that because I think I could possibly do that. Let's see if my scissors are sharp enough to do 4 at once. I can't even hold them together to do 4 at once. Okay. Okay. I appreciate their desire to make a pretty flower, but my reality and their desires are 2 separate things. Okay. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to do 2 folds on it and just maybe extra trim on it. Okay, so I got that one like so. Let's see. I think there's enough. If I goof this up too bad, there's enough pieces left over to do more. I think this one actually has little pink bits flying everywhere now. Okay, this may not work on this part, the center part, but okay. Let's see how these guys look. Okay, but doing what I got planned, I think this will be all right. Okay. So let's give it a shot and see what we get. See what we see. Come here. So my plan is just stack them up on the stem. Go through the middle, each one. Let me grab a piece of cardboard. If I put it all in recycling, there's some. Okay. eyes up. You too. Okay. And then punch a hole through there. Hope it went all the way through. And it did. Okay. Now, about 20 minutes, okay. Well, I guess 26 with the intro. Okay, so I will put that one on top because that does look a little better. Okay, yeah, these look really bad, don't they? Like I said, once we get 5 of them stacked together, I think that'll work. Okay. I missed the center on this one. Okay. So make you the top one. Oh, get in there. Okay, so you guys together, I hope, and sort of randomly around. Okay, spin this around to form the pistil or stamen or whatever that's called in the middle of the flower. Let's see here. Oh. I don't hate that. From certain angles it looks pretty good. And from certain angles it looks trashed. Let's see if I can square make them distribute. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And make it stick. Let's slide everybody down. Grab a bit of the old B7000 and put it on the, hopefully on the circle of my stem there. A little bit there to, maybe I'm overzealous with that, but I think I'll slide you up in there to, okay, didn't he? Okay, I thought I went too far, but I guess I didn't, so I'll put some underneath it too. Drop down here. Okay, I'm going to leave that sort of hanging off to the side, upside down, just let gravity do its thing for a minute or 3. And yeah, there's a wire there I can just hang it off of. Okay, and move on to the yellow ones. I'm at 24 almost on this stretch. Okay, stack them up. Let's see here. Okay. I don't know if I can fold them all at once, but I might be able to with my pliers. So smooth. No, those got teeth in. Where's the smooth ones? I've got some. It'll probably be better for that. But they're evidently not within arm's reach. Or within eyesight anyway. Alright, so let's see if I can do it here. I don't think my scissors are going to cut through that anyway, but I'm almost positive it won't. Yeah, I can tell it's not going to take it back a notch. Because this was about as much as they were able to cut. And even then that was dubious. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more aggressive and just off each end, I think. Little yellow pieces going everywhere. Okay. Let's see how that turned out. Okay. Definitely not as impressive. But I think got some points on there, so once we stack them up onto our stem over there, I think it'll work. Just sort of spread them around. I think having the sort of the points is the most important part. I think. But let's see here. Wish I had something to. Okay, let me just do this with my finger this time. Okay, that didn't work any better, and that hurt. Who'd have thought? Jamming a sharp object into your finger hurts. Okay. Okay, let's try back over to my cardboard. That seems to be a little better. Okay, there we go. I think I've got the method down. Punch it in and start giving it twirls. That didn't work on that one. Okay. It made the sound like it worked on that one. Okay, there, it just didn't. Okay. I guess I could maybe use a pre-existing hole there. Okay. Let's see how this turns out. Do want to put another one on the bottom because that one's sort of sloppy on the hole. Okay. Oops. And same thing again with that. Pop you around. Give you something to hold on to. Yeah, this is not going to look as good as the other one. I'll have to put it in the back. Let's say from another one of those deals, from a certain angle it's not bad, but not really good either. Okay. Just because I don't have the patience or coordination to make all the cuts that they want me to make. Okay, let's put glue on there. I'll do up some spins and randomize it a little bit. Ran out of time, but I'll try and just put this one in the back, I believe. I'll hang it up next to the other one, let the glue do its thing. Okay. So I'll go back to trying to be a little better on this. I'm gonna maybe I can do 2 at once. I'm gonna try 3 at once just so I'll do 3 at once and then 2 at once, and we'll know for sure whether or not that's too thick for my scissors to handle. Okay, and do the legit all the way over. I'm thinking 3 is going to be too much. But I won't know till I try this to hold them, I think. Or I was. Okay, got a good grip on it now. Position. I don't think it's gonna go, but let me just get a slot down the middle. It'll be okay. Oops, you can't see what I'm trying to do there. Okay. Those big scissors might have taken enough of a chunk out. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, evidently I missed a big chunk of them. Didn't even look like I took corners off of that, some of them. Okay. So 3 is too much. Let's see how 2 looks, I think. Should probably just do 1 at a time, but I'm always looking for that shortcut. And needle nose back out for this again. This feels more manageable, but I'm not sure. Okay. And, okay. I think I got overzealous on that one too. Yep. Yeah, if it looks like it's gonna 1 at a time's the way to go. But let's see. Oh, this is actually not going to be too bad, I don't think. Going whole hog on the cuts. Yeah, I got some good points on there. Yeah, I think that's acceptable. I think it will be when it's all said and done anyway. Just out of curiosity, how? Okay, I'm making. Okay. I get to make 1 more flower after this, so I'll be able to use what I've learned here. Okay, and let's see, maybe a toothpick will work better for cutting my center holes in. It won't be as painful to... It's just paper, so you should be able to punch through it. And it's really thin paper too. But no. Okay. Go back to using the... Reusing the hole. Ah. Okay. Put it down. Okay, that doesn't work at all. Okay. Okay, and that. Oh, that's what I did with that last batch. I had a thumbtack. I forgot about that. Okay. That's what I used to make those holes. Hold it down, punch it through. Yeah, that's the trick. Totally forgot about this. Yeah. Okay. Now I should be in good shape to get this on. I do want to make sure I'm going to put the better looking ones on the top and these on the bottom because I got some flowers or some petals or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Okay, so you on first. Next. Okay. And make my thing up at the top. Okay, definitely better than the second one. Probably not as good as the first one. But now I know with the... Just do two at a time. Alright. These guys. There. Get up. Drop down underneath. Okay, set that aside and let it do its gluing, or hang it up anyway. And I'm going to save my leaves and to put it in the vase later, or in a minute anyway. I don't think it's, now that I'm getting in my rhythm, and the confetti out of the way. And like I say, this is our next vase, however you want to say it, and our next flower. Okay, so another orange one, 2 leaves. Yeah, same basic principle, just all the cuttings. Let's do since I'm just going to do 2. Let's see how it looks just one at a time. Even though I was hoping to get more than flowers tonight, it doesn't look like that's meant to be. Missed on that. Let's line you back up. Okay. I gotta do that last, and it's sort of an aggressive. Okay. Ah! Repositioned. Okay, this. Okay. Let's see if I made it too aggressive on that one. Ooh, I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that's about the same effect I had with the double cut. So I'm going to go back to 2 at a time. Let's see if I can do it without dropping it this time. Good grip. Just a cut. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I can just unwrap it. Okay, I think that'll be all right for what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm way off there. Let's see, when did that happen? They're both the same shape and size. They start. Okay. Not sticking out anywhere either side. Okay. 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 Oops. Gonna need my cardboard again for. I just stowed all my leaves on from the last plant that I haven't finished up yet. Okay. Thumbtack. Cardboard. First set of petals. One more. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to try. Let me do this first and see how that goes. Hopefully we can wrap this up reasonably quickly with just slapping the leaves on and getting them in their vases, however you want to say that. Okay, so which one's the best looking one? 'Cause that's the one I want on top for sure. I don't think one of this one. Far cry from yesterday's dragonfly build. Okay, once again, don't hate it. I don't hate it. You may hate it, but I don't. Okay. Hang you up and let the glue sort of get going on you. And that string. Okay. Now, I think the others are probably dry enough to bring back down. And put the second set of leaves off to the side. And you. Okay. These go. Looks like, well, first thing I guess we're straighten up where I made hooks on them to hang them up. Okay. Now these guys gonna end up here in this one. Should all be different heights. Push them all down to the ground. Pink's the tallest. Yeah, they are. They do end up at all different heights. But I want the grass to start about there. Or the leaves, I guess, not grass. So, okay, eyeball that. Each supposed to get 2 blades. Okay. I've got it here, so I'm going to stick with the old B7000. Okay, so I'll set my vase over there. Move my confetti out of the way. Okay. Try one, just run a bead in the middle of about half of it. Plop you in. Oh, don't need to be that low though. Maybe at least up here. I'll do bead on top of that. match it up here. I think you're supposed to wrap them around, but I'm not gonna have the I'm not gonna let go of me. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Let's try putting a bead on here. Ooh, just thought of what I should have done. Try and get a crease down the middle of this one. Get my ruler out here. Crease it. Maybe get crease there. Okay, I think that's what you're supposed to do. And then have a crease come on and do the same thing on the other side. I hope. Can't pick anything up, so I gotta pick everything up at once. Not sure about this. Okay, it's sort of kind of staying in place. I hope these flowers, yeah, they do go in the back of the shop, so. Okay, let's crease them before we start putting glue on things. Maybe that'll help. Okay, and give me a crease there to grab onto, maybe. Okay, about through here. A little more glue. I say the instructions are very vague, so just sort of guessing here. Let's smush it all in there. Hope for the best. Alright, now straighten them back out. Okay. Not going to use that glue. I'm going, well, actually I am going to use that glue for something, but not the gluing. I had an idea. It's either brilliant or madness, or somewhere in the middle. Gonna glue this guy down with the B7000. Sort of stand up there. plastic, so it should break off fairly easy. Take my old Aleene's Turbo Tacky. Put a few drops down the barrel. Now, ease these guys in. Stay down. Should have started with the shortest one. Last one. Okay. I'm going to leave that on the plastic to dry. Hopefully everything will stay in place. Not bad really. From when it's zoomed in like that, it's not that great. But from a distance off to the side, it looks acceptable. And if it's back in a dark corner, it'll be even better. Okay. Now, while I've been doing all that, this one should have had time to get dry enough. And just one on here, so this hopefully I can get done decently. 2 leaves. And I'll do a stop start right quick. So it'll be just a minute more than I've got left. Okay. Turn off. These leaves are actually smaller, so even more challenging. Crease them. Got gnats and the gnats. I keep killing them and there keep being more of them. Okay. And actually, before I start on that, I'm going to go ahead and glue down this vase next to the other one. Similar principle, especially since it's got even bigger space underneath it here. Run me a bead around and stick you on where you stay down. Okay. I don't know why I put the glue away. I'm going to need it here in a sec right now anyway. Okay, and I think it looks like this one is supposed to start the leaves further down. So I'll go right about here. I can't. Crease to it. I can't get none of room for the crease. Okay, there it went, I think. Nope. Stick to the stem. If I get one of these to stick, I'm leaving it. It's decent. Okay. Alright, actually it ended up wrapping up like I wanted it to now. Somehow. And I'm tempted to leave it like that because might as well try. I've got the leaf sitting right there, but might as well keep going. Don't have the sense to stop when I'm ahead. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Same thing again, little Aleene's Turbo Tacky down the barrel of a base here. Maybe, I think that's got an air bubble underneath it, so it's okay. And get my tweezers out. And this slides you into there. Alright. And there that one goes. Amazingly, this one's looking better than this one to me. This, if I can move the leaves around a little bit. Maybe peel them down, back down over. Okay, that helped, I think. Make it look more flowery. Yeah. Alright. But I'm pushing an hour on that, and I've got hardly anything done. Got my little test tube rack of flowers and my 2 potted plants, which I'm pleased with how they turned out. I wish I had these left over from that other plant. I wish they'd done something like this instead of making us make the flowers on these. And I wish I'd remembered that I had these before now, or I just would have used them. But que sera, sera. That's not huge progress, but that's a page and a half. And like I said, I think that's like 99% of the flowers. That's all the really intricate flowers that I've seen. So I think we're done making that kind of thing. We got one more, got a green one of these to make, but it doesn't even get any leaves. But other than that, I think we got a little bit of the shrub to go to. But other than that, I think that's all the flowers. So we're going to get into making things tomorrow. So I think that'll be a little more interesting, a little more fun. Looks like, yeah, we get to make a smoke effect. That probably won't be tomorrow. But I think we'll make more progress tomorrow because everything else looks a little more, not quite as, I think this is the most detailed piece that we're going to end up making. Pieces, anyway. Just, like I say, just sort of flipping through the instructions. So, that being said, had a lot of new subscribers here lately. I appreciate you. Glad all of you are coming aboard. Getting a lot more watches and views. I don't know if YouTube's just taking pity on me and showing me to more people or what, but I'm glad to have everybody watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I just scared the cat.